in that very competition this morning.
Ladies and
So
gentlemen.
well
First
done,
set,
Steve.
First leg. It's Wesley to
Reece
throw
Colley
first.
made very, very
Game
light
on.
work of Dave Prinz, but he's up against a different proposition, really, in Wesley Plaisier. Garion has joined me once again in the commentary box, and without wanting to tempt too much fate, this has got 5 sets written all over it.
Yeah, I believe so. You know, after impressive display by Reece in his first game against an experienced Dave Prinz. Very happy with that first win. I'm very confident as well, Reece. So I think this is going to be a fantastic game.
60.
You know, Wesley Plaisier is a huge scorer when it clicks for him. And he played brilliantly well throughout the duration of that World Masters win. He was regularly averaging in the mid-90s. We can replicate that here. Reece Colley will have to put on the performance of a lifetime. It's an interesting story about Reece Colley, the fact that he won the British Open, turned up at that tournament having forgotten his darts, which raises quite a few questions in of itself. So he went to Argos and bought a set that weren't even 100% tungsten, I don't think.
That's one thing to put in the record books for him.
122. Wesley, you require 161. $91. Reece, you require 119.
Treble 20. Leaves tops.
99. Wesley,
Can't miss for an early break of throw. It's 2 at double 8. Steadies himself.
62. Reece, you require 20.
Big chance for Reece here. Double 5.
15.
Wesley probably didn't expect the chance here.
Wesley, you require 8.
Early nerves, perhaps.
No score.
Well, none of those 3 darts were anywhere near the required targets.
Game shown.
That one is right in the heart of double 2, and Reece Colley makes a good start.
Game on.
Not necessarily a leg to remember. It was only a 20 darter, but still.
Calm the nerves for Reece.
57.
Getting the first leg out of the way.
$80.
Well, 2 bounce outs in 2 legs does not bode well for Big Wes. That bodes exceptionally well for Reece Colley.
There's a lot of support and a lot of his family and friends here. His first game, Reece, and there's no doubt they're all back home. They screaming at the telly for him this afternoon.
140.
He made the journey here from the West Midlands.
100. Reece, you require 124.
Double 8.
Double 8.
108. 140. Reece, you require 60.
Plaisier taps him on the shoulder.
No score. Wesley, you require 84.
And Colley has stumbled. May only get 1 dart at the bull here. That doesn't help.
$59. Reece, you require 16.
Double 2 again.
12.
such an important part, really, of the game there. It's just to sort
Wesley
of put it away.
25.
We should be a bit disappointed with that there if Wesley does take this.
Which he does.
Wesley Plaisier.
Plaisier breaks back instantly. And after just 2 legs of darts, Reece has already missed 11 on the outer ring. He's probably going to have to rely a lot on his power scoring if he's going to be like that on the doubles.
Yeah, because I know when Wesley gets his game going, he's a very, very tough player to play against. And Reece is a powerhouse scorer, shows that in county and other tournaments as well. So that really needs to be a big part of his game here today.
59.
He was a Challenge Tour, a Development Tour finalist this year, Reece Colley, losing out to Jan van Veen. He is someone that's been used to winning a lot of darts matches this year, even though they've not necessarily come on the WDF stage.
57.
Jan, of course, going on and proving that he has the ability, and of course, on the PDC circuit at the moment. Great prospect again. Jan van
97. $140.
Wesley hasn't got going yet.
120. $88.
Great switch there.
Wesley required 108.
32.
Still be done. Treble 17. Chance
44.
Evaporates.
Reece required 32. $24.
Very reminiscent, this, of Alexander Merckx's performance, where he scored brilliantly well. If it had been just as good on the doubles, he'd have probably been looking at a ton average thereabouts.
Yeah, Alexander was quite upset after the game, really, even though he had a comfortable win in the end, but he was so frustrated that
Game shot the third leg. Wesley Plaisier.
Wesley just gearing himself up now after taking
Fourth
that
leg. It's Reece to throw first. Game on.
Get on top of this game.
$30.
Not the start that Reece would have been hoping for with Wesley now.
140. $125.
Very solid response.
$100.
Slightly unusual throwing technique that Wesley has, where he rotates his head at the same time as he pulls his arm back. It's
yeah, unless you just noticed that as well with him. It's obviously when you're a referee, you can't see everything. You've got eyes in the back of your head, so especially his last
100
for Wesley. Suppose it works.
Yep, as a dart player, you've got to do anything that makes you comfortable.
61. $64. $97. Wesley, you require 97.
For the first set, Wesley Plaisier wants tops.
77.
Neither that or double 10 work out.
110.
After a great first half from Wesley there, I thought that would have been a 2-dot finish, but Reece had the chance and set it up nicely.
86. Wesley, you require 20.
Double five is found, and that is the first set on the board for Wesley Plaisier.
Second set, first leg. It's Reece to throw first. Game on.
First set, it could have gone either way.
57. 81.
This is a lakeside debut for Wesley Plaisier, the number 5 seed. And yet there is an awful lot of expectation upon him.
58.
He's probably been around for quite some time, Wesley. Always a well-named player in tournaments, especially the Euros. And
'42.
World Cup as well.
96.
Antwerp Open winner this year as well.
140. Reece should require 127.
88.
55.
Team 72. Wesley's still back on 180, so chance for Reece here to get the first leg of the second set.
140.
Great visit from Wesley though.
Reece should require 72.
Two at double 12.
Game shot.
Only needs one.
Reece Colley.
And even though he's won a leg already, I think that one will make him feel much better than the rest because it was taken out in one dart. He was clinical.
57.
Yeah, a bit of aggression from Reece as well, you know, to take that leg. So hopefully that will just raise his confidence levels a little bit more.
93. 140. 57. 45. 60. 59.
Slight opening maybe for Colley, but he needs a 2-treble visit.
96.
That's one which keeps him on Wesley's toes, but
100.
decent visit from Wesley here. 2-dot finish.
They've largely matched each other in this leg.
139.
Might give Colley the slight advantage.
100.
Does he go tops, tops? He does.
60. Reece should require 56.
Reece wants tops himself.
Game shot the second
Gets
leg.
it.
Reece
Plants
Colley.
it in the middle.
See the Whitby girls trotting across the bottom of your screen there. The 7-hour drive down here to
Third
Lakeside.
leg, it's Reece to throw first. Game on.
10 years they haven't missed the Lakeside, except for when it was in O2, of course, in 2020. Big shout out to them.
Yeah, I'm sure the local fancy dress shop in Whitby is laughing every time Lakeside comes round. There were 3 jingly Christmas trees yesterday. It's just a more sedate Mrs. Claus outfit on one of them.
Fantastic. It's good to see though, you still get your regulars come here and love the darts, nothing else. Bit of fun at the same time. Brilliant to see. And credit where credit's due. And I think one of them put a photo there that Dean Winstanley even brought him around. So big shout out to Dean for that.
125. $43.
Speaking of Winstanleys, we'll be seeing Lorraine in action tomorrow afternoon. Takes on Veronica Rehash of Hungary.
125.
That one will be a very good game.
$96.
Great chance here. For
Reece to require 51.
Down for double 10.
31. Wesley require 127.
Wesley's not had a dart at double yet in this set. Might not get one at all.
59. Reece to require 20.
Because Reece Colley has come back fighting. We have got a serious game on our hands here between the number 5 seed Wesley Plaisier, the World Masters champion, and Reece Colley, who qualified for this tournament by virtue of cleaning up at the British Open. Plaisier took the first set, but in set 2, after Colley missed several darts at double in set 1, he was far more...
Well, the way it's gone, I think Wesley just edges it, but it's going to be a tough one.
174.
The famous 174 there. Charlie Costerfien adding to the number tally.
100.
I believe that's his first.
140.
I was hoping Wesley had switched then. Winner of this tie faces a man who's
55.
been very impressive so far in James Richardson. Defeated Peter Machin in straight sets, defying a 9-dart attempt from the Australian.
32.
We did allude to the fact that we think the top half of the draw is a bit more stacked, and that potential tie probably explains partly why.
140.
It'll be a very energetic tie if that is the case, because James Richardson is full of confidence at the moment with his 2 wins.
First leg, Wesley Plaisier. Second leg, it's Reece to throw first.
Wesley Plaisier will have regained some confidence there because he didn't get close in set 2. It's all about Reece Colley.
57. $134.
He's come on firing now after the break. Back on the stage early.
100.
Yeah, he was up there for about 3 or 4 minutes before Reece emerged, so he was just able to have a bit of dartboard time to himself.
85.
Because I can imagine sometimes when a player wants to stay on stage or they come back early and they see their opponent, there's almost a thought of, can you not? Can you just go away and let me have the board for a few moments' time? There's plenty of boards in the practice room for you. But, players can't be selfish. They've got to share where they can.
Have their little time before the event starts and sort of ends as well, and in between the games it's jam-packed out that back room, and in between games with players just constantly throwing and getting themselves ready.
Reece require 104.
Far from ideal.
Has to set it up, and hopefully Wesley misses this chance for Reece.
Wesley require 48.
Great guide. Threads one in between.
Wesley Plaisier.
It is a risky tactic to throw a dart so close to the double, just in case you do end up missing the board. A lot of players opt to go for the safe one right in the middle of the 16s, but it did offer him a perfect guide to use.
119.
Yeah, it's an interesting tactic, because I always thought if you're leaving on 48, you always aim for the wire of 8 and 16.
59.
I suppose players are comfortable with what they go for. With me, it's double top, and I try and hit the 8, but knowing my luck, it'd fall into 11 or even off the board. The way I just throw my dart. So
or treble 16 and bust.
Well, yeah, exactly. That has happened a few times. I won't lie about it.
40.
Another one in the box and another bounce out again.
Reece Colley's turn to be luckless.
99. 84. 81.
Wesley Plaisier is in pole position to steamroll his way to a third set, or the third set, to lead by 2-1.
57.
Reece doesn't come out all guns blazing like he did in the last set before the break,
85.
so he needs to regroup. Bullseye would be the route here for leaving it. We'll leave 170.
Wesley requires 72.
Gives himself half a chance.
One dart at tops to go ahead 2-1.
32.
Bent the wire as well.
Reece require 170.
Well, Reece Colley could break his own record for the highest checkout of the tournament, but the darts are beginning to drift.
77.
He won his match against Dave Prince with a 150, which is still yet to be beaten.
Charlie Corsavine was the man in the middle for that game too.
Game shot the third set. Wesley Plaisier.
Plaisier finishes it off.
Full set first leg. It's Reece to throw first. Going on.
It was a super dart at 5-5. Not one you want to go for when you've only got one dart in hand. Your opponent's on a manageable 2-darter.
140.
See Wesley just slowly getting himself into this game more and more as it goes on and getting more comfortable up there.
140.
Reece responding well though.
134. 140.
Both players enjoying a strong leg. Stronger for Plaisier.
Reece require 136.
Great guide. Begging for a bedfellow, but that never came.
Require 87.
The middle of the board. It's found by Wesley Plaisier.
Wesley Plaisier.
Another player to let out a massive roar on the stage today.
Second leg, it's Wesley to throw first. Game on.
I think it's a big factor for Wesley there as Reece was starting to get into that leg a bit more and giving himself a double.
131.
So it was a big dart for Wesley there to take that out, and that's where the roar came from. Really opened up this game as now, and it's such a joy to watch.
He's not giving Reece any chances. Hasn't had a dart at the double since he found double 10 to win the second set.
140. 60.
Mind you, that's partly down to Reece not giving himself chances because the big scoring we saw early on has started to dry.
100. 140. Wesley require 130.
Is he tempted?
Don't think so.
No. Ooh.
81.
Maybe should have been. $134. Wesley required 49.
little bit of pressure there from Colley.
Pressure maybe tells. Not been in this situation for quite some legs. But he's made it look easy. Reece Colley levels up.
Third leg, it's Reece to throw first.
Breaks the throw as well.
Much needed too from Colley, you know, to again start this leg off well, hopefully for himself, and
64.
Not what he wanted, but just keeps Reece in this game and keeps his confidence levels up there.
140.
Plaisier still in the red.
125. 132. 58. 59. 94. Wesley requires 170.
Wesley for the big fish.
96. Reece required 160.
Well, we know Reece is capable from this range, but
90. Wesley requires
not happening
74.
for him this time round. Double 16 to go within a leg.
Just right in the corner as well, so it's big dart for him.
And another.
Game shot the third leg. Wesley Plaisier.
Happy accident.
Fourth leg, it's Wesley to throw
Wesley
first.
Plaisier breaks. Not just the throw, but the heart of Reece Colley by the looks of things. Head bowed.
Yeah, he walked away and shook his head after that went in, as sort of thought he'd have a chance after Plaisier had hit in that double 8 first time.
60.
Got to keep his head high and keep going now, Reece, and play like he can.
$57.
Couple of treble-less visits have maybe given Colley a chance. That is horrendous look. I mean, at first glance, I think that's 80 points that have gone.
I think so. It looked like a 140 there all day, but unfortunately for Reece, it's another one. But 2 on the floor this time.
140.
So unfortunate when you're in that situation of the game as well, where you're plugging back and trying to get back into the game as best you can, and it's not going your way there.
32.
I think that's just proven, unfortunately for Reece.
Might just be the killer blow.
134.
And Wesley Plaisier, like the winner that he is showing no sympathy. And that's an unusual decision.
Does that touch it? Obviously not. But it is unusual with 309.
110.
Maybe an indication that his head is a bit frazzled.
Tops.
As Plaisier wants tops. He gets tops. Wesley Plaisier puts down a huge marker.